Hello, everybody. My name is Ward Sullivan. I'm the person who runs the YouTube channel, Photograph1974. I've been running the channel for probably 10, 11 years. I think I started it in 2013 as a channel for me to just post videos of concerts, sporting events, my travels, interesting places that I thought would make good videos to put on YouTube, and sort of a way for me to archive what I do, for fun. And since we've gotten to the year 2024, I have felt more behooved to voice my political opinions. And I've been doing that more on social media, on my Facebook page, definitely on my Twitter page, maybe not as much on my Instagram page, just because I don't use Instagram quite as much. But I have, really felt like that our country needs more alternative voices when it comes to current events and to politics. The legacy media, if you will, if you even want to use that term. Legacy almost sounds like a term of endearment, but I really don't mean it in a good way, but I'll use it anyway because it's sort of what people understand. But, the NBCs of the world, the New York Times newspapers of the world, the CNNs, the MSNBCs, the ABCs are just totally out of touch. They've totally run amok with their biased opinions in politics, when media was never set up to do that in the first place in this country. And it's just a disgusting shame what has happened. But I have really tuned in more over the last several years, especially over the last probably 3 to 4 years, or the last 8 years, certainly since Donald Trump has been on the political scene, to paying more attention and watching alternative news sites, whether it be on YouTube or through a Newsmax or a One America News Network, or whatever the source might be. There are a lot of great people out there who follow the issues very closely, report it from an unbiased viewpoint, and really tell you what the legacy media is not telling anyone. So I just wanted to post this video and share my thoughts on this issue. And we have, of course, just finished a very historic presidential election where Donald Trump won an overwhelming victory over his Democrat counterpart, Kamala Harris, in what I would think is, one of the most crucial resetting presidential elections in our country's history, certainly in my lifetime. 1980 was big when Ronald Reagan won. I was 5 years old at that time, so I really don't remember the 1980 election. I do remember the 1984 election. I was 9 years old, and I remember that being the first time that I really started to follow politics. And I watched the presidential conventions that year, that summer, and really got involved in it. And I've been sort of a political junkie all of my life, but I've really never have shared it on a big platform before. So I'm really a newbie when it comes to this, but I also consider myself to be a big student of the game, if you will, to use a sports term, a sports analogy. And so I look to do more of these postings and put them on my YouTube page and talk about politics and talk about how I feel personally, but also to present the facts as they are and how they apply to what's really going on, and to try to go around the legacy media and give another voice out there to people who are looking for an alternative to just this mass-produced left-wing foolishness that we have had to deal with for many years now. But I think we're probably making a big turn after this election. It's really shown how the legacy media's voice is not very strong any longer. Celebrity endorsements are very insignificant, very irrelevant. Look at Kamala Harris marching out all of the people who she did, and it didn't do anything for her. She was crushed by the electorate in every demographic out there. every demographic. So this is not a video for me to be very specific and to really drill down and go into a lot of analytics. This is just sort of an introductory video of myself. But like I said, I look to do more of these, maybe start posting one a week, and then we'll see how that goes. And I might start doing some live streams on YouTube and other platforms. So just, stay tuned. But I feel like I am someone who has a lot to share and could, really give some value out there to people who are looking for other sources of information. But I'm looking forward to the next 4 years under Donald Trump. I think the country has the opportunity to really rebound in many aspects. Certainly, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to foreign policy, and all of these crazy conflicts that we're seeing around the world. I think we're about to see that really get tempered down once Trump takes office, and all of the woke leftist BS that's out there in our schools and our colleges, our K through 12 schools. That's going to take a turn. I think it really already has, but I think you're going to see more and more of that. And then with our southern border, I think we're going to lock it down. I think we're going to lock it down as well as we can. I think we're going to deport illegal aliens who need to be deported. I think we're also going to use common sense and allow people to gain citizenship and to come to this country and be positive, productive citizens of the United States. But sanity has finally come back after 4 years of our country and this world just being off its rocker. So I appreciate those of you who have watched this video, and I look forward to coming back with more videos in the future. Thank you. Have a great day and a great week.